Thank you so much. We've held ourselves together for so many years. Grepa is close to 15 years now. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're doing a good job. We hear very good things about this organization. We have some of the best amongst us, and I will urge you to continue holding this association close and doing the wonderful things you're doing. Thank you.
Africa Real Estate Conference and Expo. It's coming up in June. This year, the theme is PropTech and digital transformation. It's very diverse. We've opened it up to a lot of things, and we are believing that this will not just be a dialogue that will be done at the association level, but we are looking to have more national impact. It will not just be a social gathering, but it will be a transactional center as well. And there are other resources that I would like to make you aware of that we have available. There's something called the IRM, which is the International Realtor Membership. It is a membership that you become a part of because you are part of the National Association of Realtors. Anybody that has the brand Realtor is a registered member of the National Association of Realtors. And in Ghana, Grepa is the only body that is licensed or has that authority to be able to help you get that IRM package. So it's a resource that you can have, especially when dealing with international clients as well. The recognition that you are a realtor, not just in Ghana, but international, is something that will push you a long way. There are resources like the exposure. It's a platform that is syndicated to multiple other platforms where your properties are not just viewed in Ghana, but also internationally.
You know, on the MLS, from the trainings we had earlier, if I list, you can't list the same property because I have listed. But locally, the job on the ground is that today's market is everybody's using Facebook and Instagram. You list, somebody lists, and the person will even call the property owner that you have listed, so they should take yours down. It's the real thing on the ground. Be real with ourselves and have realistic conversations to ask ourselves where and when do we want to take this thing? Because it's good. I have seen the MLS, I've observed it. We had a small committee, we looked into it.
Now doing that, we're feeding this with AI tools and make it more robust so that, of course, we already have the market. All these countries that was on there, if you are able to push your markets through, you will definitely get, those who are listening are getting phone calls a lot, you know, especially from the US.
Yeah.
A lot of people are looking to move to Africa, and Ghana is the first country they want to move. So I will encourage all of you, if you have properties, put it on the MLS, you start getting phone calls.
I don't think you will be paid any extra money for conducting due diligence. Conducting due diligence is not part of the commission you are paid as an agent. So in as much as possible, advise your clients to get a lawyer, because when you bring a lawyer into the transaction, what happens is that it is the lawyer who will conduct all the due diligence, all the things I've spoken about, and it's the lawyer who will give the green light to the client that go ahead and buy, everything is okay. So if there is an issue, there is no way you, the agent, anybody who will come and hassle you for anything, you can't hold me because I just showed you the property and then you went for your lawyer contacted the due diligence and said everything is okay, go ahead and buy. So if you have your issue, you know where to take it to. You don't bring it to me. But where me, the agent, I'm the one who went to land commission to do all the searches and told you that everything is okay, let's go on and buy. That one, trust me, you cannot extricate yourself from liability. Okay.
I like the conversations around the Real Estate Act because obviously we also have been quite frustrated because I'm just wondering why over all these years nothing has happened. For example, last year they said to us that they're going to start registration, some sort of a pilot.
Collected money.
Yes. So us as a company, we went ahead and said, okay, we're ready to do that. Somehow they came back and they said, no, it's not going to happen. There's a change in government, so we just need to wait a little bit to see what the new direction from the government is going to be. So that conversation is of interest to us. It's unfortunate that the Chalote and the Briefcase guys have taken the realtor conversations to another level. So that when you have gone to school and you are well schooled to become an agent, people don't see you because the things that they're used to, the guy who's working building to building, and that's a challenge. So I like the conversation around the training, where we get some sort of accreditation, through on Loop. I'm very new to Loop. So, I mean, I know about some of the platforms because of everything we're speaking about, but I still want to get a sense of exactly where that would also take us to. So, in summary, thank you. You know my support.
I got you.
But then you realize that when you belong to a body, that alone sometimes helps you in a way, because there are certain things you can't do. If you are saying you are part of us, and let's just say you have, like they mentioned, you take somebody's event and then you chop it. The problem is now at the police station. They realize you are part of Grepa. Obviously, yes. And you pray that they don't call us, because one day they call, are you going to still be? No. I mean, they will definitely be coincidence. So yes, it's one thing belonging to a group that also shapes you. And don't forget, it's not the case that once you get your ID, whatever, meaning you are criminal proper, you take time. You watch others work.
But again, I've been having some conversations, and similar to what Noria does, when he has a request and he's trying to close a transaction, the questions you ask, the way you relate to that person is completely different from what the challenging person or whatever would do. So I like these conversations because it's all in line with the training. And for a body like Grepa, even if we have, if I could say, like informal training, when we have colleagues like this, come and just tell us a little bit about how they do stuff. Remember, as much as there's competition, there's also value in collaboration.
That's right.
And if this body then becomes overly professional, and even when you meet people and say, oh yes, but I'm part of Grepa,
That's right.
That alone places you ahead. Because in that way, you're trying to get the whole body to an extent accredited in itself. So I think that it's something that we can try and look into as well. It doesn't even need to be like a formal structured training. It could be, even for like today's session,
Right.
it could have been just a little bit of tidbits, whatever, nuggets for people to take away with, that kind of thing, because it's all good for all of us.
Things will flow. I mean, what is important is that we are not all just waiting. We have things running. There are discussions flowing. There are decisions being taken. People are moving. And things are happening.
It's okay for people like you that have been, Ricky just commented on how you do your thing. For you to take people like us through, maybe somebody's here, they just list it, sell it, get their commission, they are gone. But they don't know they have like this structured thing. Because maybe when I go to my company, because it's a company, they have like
a train,
a train for you to go through. Every 3 months you are undergoing the training. You are learning every day. But if you are not part of like an institution, how then do you learn?
Very organized in that way. So that alone sets her apart. So I think the way we do our business also sets us apart. Yeah. When I come to you, I'll do a presentation. And with my clients, I always send them a weekly report.
Most of our clients are also local. Yes. Okay. And the moment you want to do that,
I love to change.
Yes.
I love to change.
Professional. Yeah, that's what they like. There's a war. Easily relates with them. Yeah. Like this man is telling me, oh, I will be looking into your contract. You just go and listen. You understand? So me should be pescar. And not is my list. After I'll take my commission. But what is my integrity?
There are a lot of work that happens in the background. Now we want to push all of you that everyone should be able to serve in the court. But we wouldn't want to appoint you, we want you to avail yourself. So we have the welfare committee, events planning committee, research and special projects, conflict resolution committee, and ethics committee. I think for the ethics, whether you like it or not, I'm very sorry. He has to be there to help us monitor some of these things. And it helps us to put ourselves in a good position for what is coming. It's always better to prepare yourself way before what people which is coming. So these are the committees. Let me just mention it again. Welfare committee, events planning committee, research and special projects, ethics, conflict resolution. So please pay your dues, choose to be part of one of the committees. Once you speak to Gary, I'm sure you get more details.